So you probably clicked in the video to find a realistic, reasonable way to improve your CFS, POT symptoms through exercise. For myself, this has been the best way, and I'm going to be concising a 2 years journey into minutes. So I'm just going to be giving you the key points, and there's going to be a couple cuts in the video because I can't remember the key points exactly in one take. So the video quality is meh, but it's alright. Now, the first thing I want to do is really share the best definition I've heard about this, and that's basically how your body overcompensates or is oversensitive to little tasks. After doing a little task, you feel like you've done a lot, maybe running a marathon, and obviously when something's a bit too much, it has adverse effects. For instance, your heart rate increases too much by doing something little, the symptoms follow. And so you might be doing or partaking in other symptom controls like pacing, medication, and whatnot. I would say exercise is the best, although I've heard from, medical professionals that it's just to avoid deconditioning of the body while you're trying to pace and improve a medication. But in all honesty, it's not reconditioning for me, it was rehabilitation. It was really the only thing that could improve how much I could do when I was pacing, or when I was taking medications, how much I could do. So this has been the best key tool for me, and I'm ready to share, what I did, how I did it, and how it's been used. And yeah, I've just seen the video that I shot, that you guys just saw, and it was everything I wanted to say, but one thing, I don't know why I was so glum about it, so sorry about that. And we're gonna head into the garage, where I've got a little gym set up so that we can take you through some of the ways I use exercise to help with symptoms. So let me take you through a tour of what we'll be using: a treadmill, or you can just do this outside, and some free weights, some dumbbells, and definitely your body weight. This is the setup I have, and obviously if you don't, well then you can always use your own body weight. You can always use less weights. You can always go to the gym, that sort of thing. And to start off with, when you're starting to use exercise for POT and CFS, you want to start off at a place that's comfortable, and a good gauge of that is to see how affected you are afterwards. So if your symptoms start to rise after a workout, well then it might have been a bit too much, and you can always dial it down. If it was easy during and not really any effect afterwards, you can always keep the base, but then you can progress at a quicker rate. And so we'll start off with the treadmill stuff. As I said, you can do this outside. As POTS is that drastic increase in heart rate, what you're doing on the treadmill is you're really retraining to make that less drastic and therefore less consequences. So when you go from nothing to walking, walking to jogging, jogging to running, there isn't as many differences. And then also running to jogging. So your heart rate doesn't stay at that high level. It comes back down pretty quickly as per normal. The way to structure your walks, jogs, runs is 2-minute intervals. There could be a start off, could be 30-second jog, 1.5-minute walk, and then doing that until 10 minutes or 12 minutes sort of thing, so 5-6 times. And the way you can progress this is by easily increasing the time you're jogging, decreasing the time you're walking. And then if you want to dial it down, you could obviously do the reverse, increasing the time you're walking, or even increase the time you're doing nothing, maybe standing on the sides, and then put that in the cycle as well. So that's a really easy way, a really, everyone can do it, accessible sort of way if you're doing it outside. And as I said, it really helps with just making sure, monitoring the heart rate and retraining your body so it isn't as big a factor. Now, if we're looking more at the weights, resistance training sort of thing, a bit more fun. The reason why we'll do resistance training is still sort of the same reason why you do the treadmill. You're just trying to make sure and maintain a proper balance from resting and working sort of thing. And any sort of exercise will help with that, and resistance training is a different sort of way than treadmill, targeting your muscles more than your cardio sort of thing. A good tip when you're starting off is to start off with smaller muscles, maybe bicep curls, tricep dips, not hitting the chest, and not push-ups sort of thing, not squats, maybe just doing calf raises, toe raises, that sort of thing is a good tip to start off so that you start the process. But since it's smaller muscle groups, you're not exerting yourself as much and there won't be as many consequences if you are getting them. And obviously, if you're not and you can progress, then you can start your compound movements on your bigger muscle groups. Body weight obviously is a good way to start, through the push-ups, through the pull-ups if you have a pull-up bar, even though that can be a little harder, squats, lunges, that sort of thing. And as you're getting into it, progressing as normal, using weights. Now, those are some of the key ways you can start improving with exercise, which I found the most beneficial at a achievable and sensible starting place with lots of opportunity for progression. Yeah, there's really not much more to say, and leave what you think in the comments, and I'll see you later.